Welcome back to Witness. Nima Darby is both a warrior and a peacemaker. As a young man, he fought against the Soviets when they invaded Afghanistan, and now he is trying to rebuild his war-torn country from his base in the UK.
The tapes Nima sends me from Afghanistan make the challenges clear.
The biggest problem and the biggest challenge we face in Kandahar, maybe in the whole country, but particularly in Kandahar, is that people are jobless, and especially many unskilled people, they have to be found some sort of work. Otherwise, this country is going to go back to chaos, because people cannot feed their family, and the government is pushing people to stop producing opium and growing opium. And I don't really know what will happen to these people. God save this country, and I don't know how long and how many years these people have to fight to feed their families.
Back in London, Nima wants the press to know more about the power of Afghan warlords.
Oh yes, here we go. Oh yeah, they printed this. Yeah, good. That's a good picture. Look how many bought it. That normally is special. Do you think they will run out in the evening?
Yeah, I think they'll run out, yeah.
The Sunday time, Nabi. My goodness. My relative will be very excited to see themselves in the paper.
Yeah, it says, Nima Darby believed Tony Blair when he said Afghanistan would become democratic, but his return revealed the promise was a shame. Isn't that a strong word?
The publicity helps Nima raise more money for reconstruction work. The three children are going to see less and less of their father. Nima becomes a frequent traveller between London and Kandahar.
I'm back where I was, back in the tanks, back in the area.
So I managed to do a lot of things, and this is what was all I about. It's not easy to go to Afghanistan. It's scary, it's dangerous.
Nima now runs an NGO, and with contracts from the coalition forces, he creates jobs. But he's not convinced that Afghanistan will end its cycle of war.
Afghanistan will be, this is going to be the last opportunity, there will be a new Afghanistan, democracy, everything will work out, or it's just going to be chaos like it used to be before the Taliban.
This is where my tape ends, with a child with no education and no certain future.
What about your family?
My family is a victim of that war. That's why they're in London. They were not supposed to be in London. They're supposed to be back in Kandahar in Afghanistan. So my family being in London, that reminds me every day that I'm here for a reason, and that reason is a war. And I have to fight that war to the end. I'm a warrior and I have to fight it some way, one way or another.
What do you think your dad should do?
That's his life, you know. If I force him to come home, another day he would say, he said to me to come home.
For them, it's okay. So they are here, they are happy, they are glad, and I'm happy for them. But for me, if I was a different generation, I fight for that country and I know why I'm here and I struggle too much, and that never goes away.
You think your dad should spend more time in England?
Yeah, I think he should.
In 2005, Nima had a traditionally arranged marriage with an Afghan woman living in Pakistan. For cultural reasons, she asked not to appear in this film. He brings his new wife back to the house in London.
I can't believe it. It's a boy again. Thanks, God.
How old is that baby you're holding?
Maybe 5 minutes old. 5 minutes old baby. Muslim, you should be facing this way. Now it's okay. That's it. See, this is a happy ending. You got a new person into this planet. He's Afghan, he's British Afghan. I hope he won't have confusion of his nationality. I didn't want my family to be, sacrifice of my mentality or ideas. So I brought them here. Now they're safe. Otherwise, they would be killed. Because okay, I'm doing these things. Taliban come to my home and kidnap my children. On the other hand, it's really hard for my wife and children. Especially these young children. If anything happened to me,
Despite the risks, Nima continues to travel back and forth between Afghanistan and London. Nima's older children struggle to accept their father's stubbornness, his determination to try, against the odds, to help his old country, even while they are building a life in a new one. Now, in 2009, the Taliban are once again at strength, while the world at large is in disarray. Afghanistan, it seems, continues to be the graveyard of empires. But the Afghan people like Nima, remain unbowed.
I didn't have peace. I was born in the right place in the wrong time. I don't complain from where I was born, but I was born really in the wrong time. I think he born in the right place. I think in the right time, yeah.
A very human story behind the headlines of the war in Afghanistan. Thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for Witness.